Okay, so I do want to go over a few things. Last video I told you I was going to kind of explain a little bit more about hard money loan. So I am getting a hard money loan for this house. And so they are charging, I thought I had to print out, I didn't print out all the way. So I am being charged around for $120,000 all in for the cost of the house and the rehab. The house was bought at $66,000 and the rehab is around $54,000. So $120,000 cost or loan is going to cost me just a little bit over $8,000. I'm paying fees for the lender, paying fees for the broker, and so that all that other additional fees comes out to just a little bit over $8,000. So you do have to have some money coming into a hard money loan if you are planning on doing a hard money loan. And also, and I didn't know this, but you do need a builder's risk insurance when you get a hard money loan. If you're just paying cash, you don't need that. But since you are getting a loan, hard money loan, you do need a builder's risk for during the construction. And you also need to get the windstorm, you need to get your water turned on, you need to get temporary power if you don't have that. And so I made this mistake. I called my electrical company and said I needed temporary power. Well, they wanted to give me a post with the panel outside of the house, and so they misunderstood me. And that's not what I wanted. What I wanted was to turn on the power, but pay like a monthly payments, and not for like a whole 1-year contract, just a monthly contract. So just be sure you specify that when you do ask for your electricity to be turned on. You just want to pay monthly on it. That way, you let them explain that you're gonna fix it up to rent it out. That way, you're not stuck with a 1 year paying the electricity. You want to be able to turn that over to your tenants whenever you do get a tenant in there. So you have to go down the city, and I do have some video here of me going into the city. Like I said, it was a small town. Not sure how to go about or where to go for this. I have to go and find this place, and so I wasn't sure if it was the right place or not. And I was able to fill out an application there and turn that in and get the water turned on, pay for the contractor for his permit. So I did that at the same time while I was there. And your contractor has to turn in a WP1. I think it's a work packet. I don't know. I'm not sure what that means. I have to look that up too. So see, from that, I did collect some shingles from my father-in-law. He was kind enough to give us some shingles for the roof, so that saved us a lot of money there. So when we get back from our payout for the roof, and like I said, you need a budget sheet for your hard money lender. You need a budget sheet, and so on the budget sheet you are separating everything, and I will show you here. See if you can see this. So that's the budget sheet. You need to categorize everything. So the roof replacement, $10,000. The foundation repair, we estimated about $5,000. Siding and windows, about $4,000. Flooring, $6,000. Interior and exterior paint, we have $5,000. Full kitchen remodel was $8,000. Full bathroom remodel was $10,000. Plumbing repairs, $2,000. Water heater repairs, $600. And we are getting a tankless water heater for this one. My contractor said it would be more efficient and it would be a better ARV when they look at that. Light fixtures, the budget for that was $1,000. A dumpster and demo, about $1,500. So you can pay around maybe $600-ish for a dumpster. We got a 30-yard dumpster for 30 days, and we'll see if we need it for more days than that, but that's what we have for right now. And luckily I have my cousin, he hooked me up with the dumpster for $550, so that really helps out too. So that's how a hard money loan works. And I did drive through the property. I drove to the property and took the shingles over there, and my contractor went in there. He started demoing. They started tearing down the roof, getting ready for the shingles to go up. And I do have video of that, and that's coming up right now.
Now put the prefab pins on the largest one, 60-inch, real thick, perfectly.
Now right here we are talking about
Shower right here.
tearing down this wall in this walk-in closet and putting a vanity right here and expanding the whole master bathroom, and that's what the contractor's talking about. To make a doorway right there where that wall's at. Keep that closet door. We're going to close in this door right here.
So it's probably
And actually move this wall out, half this wall out into the bedroom, so we can put a shower there. And we're gonna put a toilet right there where that,
okay.
see where the toilet is right there, and put a wall for privacy. And that's what we are gonna, that's what we ultimately came up with. Not here on this video, but on a later video is what we decided. I guess I kind of decided what I wanted to do there. So we're going over it for the first time, laying things out. And want to put a door right there. This right here would be the shower.
So that
And
design,
see the blue tape? The blue tape is where we're going to
it wasn't in
be
there.
building
It'll
out
come
to
here and put the vanities
for the shower.
Put the vanities right here. This will
And
be closed off.
I don't want to take up the whole. It would be nice to build that wall all the way across the room, but there's an air vent on the side of that wall where I can't
to maybe even have
build all the way
for
out
this
to,
toilet.
because I'll be blocking that air vent. So I just put my blue tape just halfway across the bedroom. So yeah, that's what we're going over right here.
I can bring this wall all the way out to right here. The vanity's 24 inches.
And so yeah, so we can't move this wall then.
No, I can't move that wall. That is not, that is definitely a load bearing wall. Let's take a look on the inside. Yeah, that's definitely load bearing. Or maybe not. Wow, that's crazy. How they have these. This is rotted right here anyway. Yeah, that can't be load bearing. What's the worst can happen? The house falling on me? That was a joke. If it's not load bearing, I can move
But
it.
you'll have the support right here.
Yeah. Yeah, no matter
And
what, I'll
this
do
is
that
just going to
over
be like maybe a header or something
Yep.
right here we can put.
like what we're doing in the dining room.
Right. And then just cut this out here. Leave this here. But it's just going to come out.
I take it all the way out from right here straight out.
Right.
What's right there is gonna be about right here.
Right.
That's then I put my vanity in here. Done.
Yeah. And then
Done.
vanity right here.
I take it all the way to the ceiling.
Yeah. Or
Yep.
yeah, if you can.
Okay. Alright. So that's a done deal.
And then that way,
I'm gonna be
I
about
really do.
get that roof covered up. I don't have my rotary hammer with me to take this out. I thought we'd be able to buzz it up with a little free sledge, but it's not doing anything.
It's pretty on there.
Yeah, it's pretty on there. I'm gonna have to buzz it up with a rotary.
So I was thinking of, okay, doorway here. Keep that like this half wall, whatever, for this.
Mm-hmm.
And then a door so you can come into the toilet here. Keep it facing this way.
Or door. Oh, just close off right there?
Yeah, close it off like a wall.
Yeah.
And then that way there's a door. You have
Okay.
like real privacy.
Okay, I got you. Making it separate.
Right.
Like private.
Right.
And then of course I'll move the vent fan over to the other side.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, bathroom problem solved. So we're closing this on. I'll bring this all the way over to, like right here. I'll bring it over to the edge of that door. Because when I'm replacing this door
Yeah.
anyway, this door's coming off and it's getting a regular door put in it.
Okay.
Because I have to have this door open this way.
And maybe that plug can be on this side of the wall.
Yeah, I'm moving that plug out. Well, I might not be able to move it out that far. I might be able to put it, like run through the wall there, around, put it up here, and then turn it into a GFI because it's water right there. So I use that to bring my power right here, and then I can bring, I got 2 lights in here, so I have plenty of lighting to run wiring off of. Every
Yeah.
time I do anything up there, I have to put a junction box in. I just want you, you're an electrician, you already know.
Right.
So I'm gonna be buying some electrical stuff. I have maybe 40, 50 feet of Romex already. I have that right there, that's saving you $300-400.
And so right there in that back corner, that's where we're going to put the door to the closet. We're going to cut into that wall, and on the other side is a room, which is where we're walking to right now. And right here where this blue tape is at, that's where I want to put a wall to make a closet for the master bedroom
for the other room.
and then we'll kind of borrow some of the space from this closet here
And cut a door.
and we'll just make this room just a little bit smaller. There's plenty of room in this room right here, so it's not going to make a big difference. So that's what that blue tape's for.
They're gonna take a little more work to, that's why we made it an all-inclusive contract, because like the roof part here.
Yeah.
It's a little bit of work, it's not that big an issue. I'm surprised it wasn't worse. Over here, the roof over
Is
here.
that why it was leaking right here?
Possibly. When you get up on the roof, on the flat roof,
Yeah.
it's got a couple spots that are
Rotted?
real weak. So what I'm doing is I'm going to get the OSB, the decking,
Yeah.
and I'm just laying completely over this roof. I'm not tearing anything off of it or anything. I've got the clips, I've already got clips and everything. We're just gonna lay on top of it, re-screw it, just screw it into the old decking, screw the shit out of it into the old decking with the clips and everything on it. It's got enough of an angle. It's gonna add, I'm gonna put right where it joins here.
Right.
I'm gonna put a 1x all the way across. So it's actually gonna lift it up like a half an inch to add more incline to it. It's only, I think it's 12 feet.
Okay.
So it's like 3 complete runs. And then of course, we'll put the drip edge, different, take different
this
drip
way.
edge. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just, they're working in the kitchen here. Got all the doors off. This is just primer on here right now. That's just kills.
All right. Did we sand the cabinets at all?
We sanded it somewhat, not a lot. Where, like I say, it's just the kills. I wanted the kills and kill the odor in here. It smells like rat piss in here.
Okay.
So we're gonna go ahead, we will sand it afterwards.
Okay.
And then, well, of course, we'll put shelf liner in it and then put the doors on. What I want-
And so right here, we're going to keep these cabinets. They're original cabinets. They're hardwood.
Right.
They're in good shape. And these are the doors for them. We are not going to keep these doors. He's actually going to make me some new doors because we couldn't frame them. They have like a little curve on them. It's going to make it a little bit difficult. It's going to be harder to frame those things. So he's just going to make them from scratch. He's a carpenter, so he can make the doors. And these are for the bottom cabinets, the lowers. We're going to keep these. These are kind of more squared off to where we can frame it, and it'll look good as a shaker cabinet. And so that's what we're going to do with those. And this is where the washer and dryer room is right here. That water heater back there, that's not up to code, so we're getting rid of that. We're going to put a tankless water heater, and we are going to put it inside of a cabinet, which is going to be underneath that window right there. And that's what we're doing here in this room.
A small box, actually, I'll get a cabinet, a kitchen cabinet. To put right here for laundry. I'll put it right here in the corner, underneath here, and we will put the box inside of there to hide it.
Okay.
I will lock in the controls, and lock in the control, and I'll give you the remote.
Remote?
Yeah, most of them come with remotes. I'll give
Okay.
you the remote. Don't use the remote here.
Okay.
And that way, it gets it out of people's ways. They can't adjust the heat temperature or anything like that.
Okay.
And if I do put this here, I have to close these 2 windows off. I can't have that exposed to the windows.
Okay.
That's against code. And it has to be 24 inches off the ground.
Gotcha.
So I'll be right in the window.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
these 2 windows out here, that makes a big difference.
Yeah. Tankless for sure.
I want you to be able to rent this through housing. I did my research. They are deficient for housing voucher properties in this county, for San Patricio.
Okay.
So housing pays between 112 and 120% market value depending on the size of the home. This being a 4-bedroom, 2-bath, you are at the 120% range because there's no 4 bedrooms available right now
Wow.
for housing.
Nice.
So this should rent quick.
Nice.
So we just met with the contractor Rob, and yeah, there we go, sitting in the car. And I'll be back Friday to come and spend maybe a couple hours over here, maybe get my hands dirty, who knows. But yeah, so we went over some details, went over the restroom, the build out, so we can put the vanity in there. And it's good to hear that that is not a load bearing wall that's in the restroom. So we'll see for sure once we take it out. So yeah, we're gonna do that build out in that one room for the master. So we went over that, and hopefully that comes out nice. We'll see. And I'm just happy that we are able to move that wall out a couple of feet in that other restroom, the master restroom. So happy about that. And some of the doors were still sticking because the leveling wasn't quite up to par, I guess. But maybe that's something I have to look into. Maybe I have to call the foundation guys. They came out here one extra time because Rob, the contractor, actually called them out to fix some of the work that they did. It was a little shoddy, I guess. But I don't know. I might have to call them again. So we will see what happens with that and see how that goes. Until next time, peace.